Hi YouTube, Watchify here with another video. I thought I'd make a video on this watch case back opener that I recently got. At almost $150, it may seem like it's overkill, but I'll try to explain how for someone like me, this is the case back opener I should have gotten years ago. So why would someone need to remove the case back of their watch? Maybe they're a watch modder, or maybe they want to regulate their mechanical movement. Or it could be as simple as needing to replace the battery on a quartz movement watch. There are different kinds of case back removal tools, and I think I've purchased them all over the years. The cheapest ones are these small two-pronged ones that sell for under $10 on Amazon. I went through two of these tools because the metal casing isn't the best quality, and I found that for stubborn case backs, the prongs would put so much pressure on the adjoining blue metal case that the channel would develop divots which made the prongs wobble. Based on my experience, I'd say these are only good for easy to remove case backs, so my advice would be to avoid them. Next is this wrench type case back remover. I got this one for less than $20. It's definitely better quality steel, and I've had the most luck with this tool on all but the most stubborn case backs. However, they're still prone to slipping, and even with me being very careful, I've still scratched numerous case backs with this tool. Then there's this three-pronged wrench which I got for only $13. It came with multiple shaped bits or chucks that you can change out. It's better in the sense that there are 3 points of contact instead of 2, but this wrench has probably caused the most amount of scratches, and that's due to its tendency to slip loose from the case back when you don't evenly apply pressure. I got it specifically to remove stubborn case backs, but I don't even try using this one anymore. So that takes me to the latest tool I picked up to remove a really tightly screwed on case back on my Seiko model SRPH 97 that I recently bought. I wanted to open up the watch to try to improve the chapter ring alignment, so I tried my two-pronged wrench with no success. Not wanting to give up, I tried my three-prong tool, which ended up slipping and scratching the case back, which was a bummer. I had seen these type of case back openers on other YouTube watch channels, but I assumed that they were very costly and not really necessary. Well, now I know better, as when I used this one to remove the SRPH 97 case back, it came off without much issue and, more importantly, with no damage to the watch. I've since used it on a couple other watches and it works well every time. Not only is the tool good for removing stubborn case backs, it's also good for screwing them back in as tightly as possible if you're afraid that the water resistance has been compromised. It works better because the mechanical force is different. You're getting a lot of leverage by turning the wheel rather than trying to turn a hand tool. I'll quickly go over its various parts and how it works. First off, it's made of iron and it's got a heavy base that you could screw down onto a workbench if you wanted. The adjustable case holder will fit a wide variety of case sizes and it's adjusted with these side knobs. It has these 4 plastic knobs to hold the case, but you could also use these plastic dies to secure the watch from in between the lugs. This comes with 6 pairs of metal case opener chuck types that pop into the rotating opener. You can lower the opener with this large rotating nut and adjust the metal chucks with this knob. Once it's sized properly for your case back, you can secure the chucks in place with the black knobs. Now it's just a matter of applying steady pressure on the wheel, and once the case back is unscrewed fully, just use the nut to raise it back up. Follow these steps to screw the case back on again. I found the tool feels really solid and secure, and I've used it several times since I got it without any slips or scratches. It came with an adapter and some extra dies to remove grooved or oyster style case backs also, along with some other simple watch repair tools like a hammer and pin removers. I feel that if I had purchased something like this in the beginning, I would have avoided scratching my case backs with the lesser quality hand tools. Even if scratch case backs don't really bother you, they will probably lessen the value of the watch if you ever decide to sell it. I got this particular tool from Amazon recently for $146. It's from a brand named Vivor, and it came in a plain cardboard box with no instruction manual. It has a 4.5-star rating though, so that's why I spent a little more for this one. Later I found it was selling on eBay for even less. I know there are larger and more expensive brand name versions of this tool, like ones from Bergeron, that sell for around $1,000, but for me I feel this one's good enough. Hopefully this tool lasts me a long while. I'm probably going to go back one day and try to tighten all the case backs I had previously tightened only with my hand tools. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I know this tool is probably going to be considered overkill to some, but honestly, I hate scratching up my watches so much that I feel that if it prevents even one scratch, it would have been worth it for me. Knowing what I know now, I'd recommend avoiding the hand removers altogether and just saving up to get something like this if you're the DIY type of watch person like me. That's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you found it interesting or helpful, and if you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. I wanted to thank you for watching, of course, and hopefully I'll see you in another video.